Hello there and welcome. I'm Fly Penguin, and here I'm going to be checking out Aspera. It's a indie game that is basically, it's not just a city builder, it's pushing to be like a planet constructor. We head to Mars and we do some Elon Musk things. I believe the name is from the Latin term per aspera ad astra, which I think is like to the stars. I can't exactly translate. I don't have any Latin background, but I've heard the term before. It's made by Talon Industries. I might be pronouncing that wrong. They are an Argentinian group, and this was shown off at Gamescom, the IGN conference, a few days ago. Raw Fury is publishing this as well. Most of the Let's Tries that I've been doing recently have been from Raw Fury, mostly because they're just putting out some beautifully, beautifully aesthetic games. I'm going to fire up the demo of this. This is completely just simulation based, apparently. It's going to be, I'm not going to remember any of these. Oh no. It's going to be simulation based. It's not going to have the story mode kind of stuff. So it's going to be a little bit more based on the city builder part. I'm seeing this for the first time right now. This is totally blind. I love the way that Mars is depicted though, like this like drawn cartography style almost. It's looks very like map-esque. It's very cool. It's very cool. I don't know anything about what's going on at all. This looks like a landing site that might provide power. It's got 15 megawatts on it. These are resources. Oh, water. Okay, that's sweet. How nice that we can just find water on Mars like that, right? Chemicals, iron, just raw chemicals, just all of them. Okay, so my first goal is to build an aluminum mine. What if I find the aluminum buildings list? Landing site? No, we already have that. Let's build a mine, an aluminum mine, and we'll put it right there. All right, sweet. And so our little drones have gone and they're gonna go connect everything together. And we literally, this whole map is our plaything. Like this is it. This is all playable. I don't know that it's playable in the demo. Oh no, I've lost myself. There we are. But it's definitely playable in the full game, or at least that's the intention. I've seen some GIFs from the developer, and this looks to be like a pretty full-fledged city builder with a lot of efficiency building and things like that. If you enjoy those styles of games, if you enjoy like Factorio, maybe like Satisfactory to some extent, this is probably going to be for you. Okay, so we're building. I want to find out where my resources are right now. What do? You have a little exclamation point. Knowledge base. Very cool. Okay. Build and place power. Keep in mind to add power batteries for when you need it. Aluminum, silicon, glass, and then, which I'm assuming glass is probably made from other things. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm relatively familiar with the concept. Build a silicon mine, glass kiln, and solar farm. Okay, and so it's got a little bit of tutorialization built into it. It looks like these rings are like my power distance or something. Maybe I can't build too far away from it because then power won't reach it. Yeah, kind of like this. And so it creates two roads. Interesting. I didn't know how it was going to link together, but it looks like that'll work. A glass kiln, huh? You can be placed anywhere. Okay. So this is where the efficiencies come in. Oh, that's cool. If you right click, you can mess with the perspective there. Mars is terrifying. Look at that, just abyss. All right, so we will glass kiln. I think you probably need these two items the most, right? Your input is silicon and your output is irregular terrain. Okay, that's why you can't go. Blocks resource. Yeah, so we can't get too close to this coal or whatever this was over here. Let's just put you in the middle. There's probably more optimization that could be done there, but I don't know it yet. Solar farm, okay. So plus 15 something and minus 10 something else. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. No. I clicked. How do I get rid of you? How do I pause? Spacebar pauses. Spacebar pauses. Please go away. No? Did I do it? Have I been good? We'll just trash you. How about that? How about that? Solar farm. All right, we'll do it right this time. If I put you somewhere where the power, maybe I should just use WASD to move the thing around instead of being stubborn, huh? If I put you somewhere really far away, I don't think I power anything. So I want to keep you attached to the grid. So I think you need to go like here. How's that? Because then we can kind of expand this way. Well, there's nothing to expand to this way, but you know, that's beyond us. Oh, I'm still paused. Where? Clock speed. 1, 2. It's a slider? It is a slider. I think if we hit like plus or something, it might go up. Yeah, plus, minus make it go up and down. All right, we got some CK3 controls. So we're building our glass kiln. I don't know why you guys are doing this sci-fi magic-y jazz. What the heck? Okay, so I think maybe this is a map mode of some sort. Hit me with a worker hub? Is that maybe what you guys need? Do you need something else? Let's wait for the skip build. Maybe they don't have enough energy to operate, and so there's some sort of inefficiency happening here. Because it looks like this guy, the one that creates my power, is different than the other two. So I'm wondering if maybe we aren't like, yeah, escape doesn't do anything. I'm wondering if we're running into like a power issue. 5, 10, 15, and we produce 15. We should be good, actually. We should be fine on the power. Let's go back down to 1. No, let's go back up to, hit me with like 8. All right, sweet. So we built that, and now we still have the spinny rings. What about you is making you do this? I have uplifted you, I have downlifted you. Uplift, downlift, I don't know what that does. So you're making a ton of silicon. You are not outputting it anywhere. Are you? You're 100% efficient, which is sweet. You're consuming 5 power. I don't want to trash you. What about you? You're the real meat and potatoes of this organization, aren't you? Glass kiln creates resistant glass from silicon. So you are coming to me from the glass factory, or from the silicon plant, and producing you. You're at 83% efficiency, probably because we're not making silicon fast enough to produce it, or vice versa. We have too much of it or something. Sometimes they like to go like 2 to 1 or whatever. Okay, we built all of our goals. So let's just kill this, and we'll start making some steel. What makes steel? The input is 1 block and another block. How about we right click to stop? I think you need carbon and silicon. I wish I could like click on you and then see what you give me. Okay, what are you? I'm not entirely certain. I probably could go into my logbook to find out. Yes, so manufactured steel produces produced by steel factories. Iron. I bet iron is involved in the steel process. Would that make sense? Is there any iron nearby? There is not. Tell you what, we'll just build it. If you build it, the resources will come. How about that? We'll put you on top of the hill. Yeah, put you on the other side of the crater. Because then if this carbon is involved in the process, then we'll take a look at it. And so I really enjoy city builder games, especially whenever you really start to get the hang of it and you can become more aesthetically focused. I think a lot of times these sorts of games, first you just try to get your feet out from underneath of you and you're like, I just need to build, or I just need to get whatever I can. Oh, you're lacking things. What are you lacking? You are lacking aluminum and something else. So hold on. Let's go back to ground zero here. I'm assuming that's aluminum. I don't actually know. Aluminum mine. You output these things. Why are you having a hard time? Power on, power off. Fire away. Oh, okay. So the little ups are telling it to make the output. So hit me with no. Click on you. No. Up. Now you start making cubies. Now you start making cubies. Now you, I don't know what you could possibly make. You're a solar farm. Maybe that isn't what that does. I need a tooltip. It might have told me in the beginning, but I don't know what that is. All right, so our current production, we're at least making aluminum. We're at least making silicon. We're making no iron, no carbon, which is right here. I think iron is somewhere down here. Are you iron? Are you iron? Yes. You are chemicals. I don't know what the up symbol does. Is there a UI for just like what you do? Tell me what you do. Show me what you got. Settings, options. None of these are options that I'm worried about. You know what? We're just gonna go for it. I think we're actually making this. We just don't have whatever this block is. What are you? If I could hover over you and you tell me what you are, we'd be in a good spot. Iron mine. That's iron. Okay, so we need to build you. Too far, no power. Understood. We're gonna have to build you anyway. So what if we build a worker hub to extend the reach of our base? And we'll put that as straight as we possibly can. What do you need to grow? You need iron, steel beams, and some silicon chips. Can I zoom in on you? Wow, you actually can. You zoom in and the UI scales a little bit with it. You need silicon chips, aluminum, and I think that's steel. So how do I give you the things you require? I don't know. But I do know that we've done all of them except for the one. The silicon chip things. Electronics. Oh gosh, okay, this is gonna get funky. Sweet. So, how do we build electronics? We have 3 in stock. We had 3 in stock. We're using one on this worker sub. We're gonna be able to build this guy, because I think we have aluminum and steel. I don't think that's a problem. You stay on. I need you to provide my iron mine with power. Alright, so right click like clears menus. Alright, so how are we doing on the construction of this? We're still missing processed iron, which I think as soon as this guy gets built, we'll bump that up to like 16. Are we 6 months in? Did I really skip that many days? My supervisors are going to be incredibly mad that I missed my basic industry target by 6.5 months. Okay. The problem is you don't have any power, and you don't have any power because this guy is way too far away from you. And of course you're not going to extend the power for me. Okay. So I think we need to build a solar panel within the vicinity to keep you nice and juiced up. Are there any other resources we should like be connecting just to think ahead of time? I don't think so. I think we're actually in a good place. So let's throw this guy right here. Let's put you like right there. But as I was saying, I love these sorts of games, but I feel like at first, a lot of the times, you have to be very, very, very focused on... Oh, it prioritizes it. I guarantee that's what it does. Understood. Understood. Okay. But a lot of the times whenever you play these sorts of games, you're more worried about just the raw, like, getting it done than you are the... Does that make you take more power or something? Because I'm going to deprioritize these guys, I think. I don't actually know what prioritizing a solar farm does. But sometimes you kind of understand the game and you feel like you get it, but it takes a long time until you get it well enough that you can plan ahead and you can start to build like these really cool, really well-made cities. Yes, okay. Very cool. And I like that it shows that the little worker units are bringing the unit to like where it's headed, like the trajectory of it. So the next time this guy makes something, so 90, where are you at? 100. Okay, so I think a little worker bee is gonna come down here and grab it. Yes, and now you are bringing it to him. Very cool. Okay, that's awesome. So maybe we need more workers hubs because I feel like we have a lot of different raw materials, but we don't have many places for them to like be brought to. Yeah, so this guy, okay, so now our worker is kind of like redoing his original route where he goes to go get things and then he brings them to where they can be processed at the glass kiln and the steel factory. So I think what we need to do is build another workers hub. Let's put you like right there in case they need to be central. And then we'll do the rest of the objectives. So build an areological scanner. You could just say scanner. Scans the surrounding areas for underground resource veins. Whoa! This game is so much deeper than I was expecting. There is a tornado over here? A dust devil? Okay, I will build away from you then. So I want to build it where it's going to have power. I'm thinking maybe we expand towards Schroeter's Crater. I guess we haven't unlocked this yet. Oh yeah, we haven't unlocked any of that yet. Very cool. So we can kind of see, like, I guess these are probably like really rich Olympus Mons. I'm getting like Expanse vibes because the last time I like did anything Mars related was I watched through all of the Expanse, and so it's like to the peak of Olympus Mons is like part of their battle chant. If you haven't watched Expanse and you like sci-fi, go check it out. Or read, honestly, if you haven't read the Expanse either. Construction requirements for this are pretty low, but there's a lot of those silicon chips, so I'm a little worried at how quickly this is going to come up, but I'm going to put it like right there. I think it's close enough to everything while also expanding us a little bit towards Locris Valley. Alright, so where are we getting these silicon chips from? That's the question I really have. How are we making you? Like, tell me your ingredient list. Pressure could change? Give me your electronics. Integral, building, used, build more factories to stock up. Do we have an electronics factory? I don't think we have one of these, right? I don't think we started with one. So how's our power grid looking? Let's right click actually. How's our power grid looking? Okay, so there are different lens. Okay, understood. So City Skylines ask, we can traffic lens. So this is a very high traffic route. This is also a very high traffic route, which I'm guessing means taking things from the iron mine to the glass kiln? No. I don't know why this would be a high traffic route, but it doesn't really matter. We're in the demo. The power lens is going to be what shows me that. And if I take the power lens away... Okay, understood. Understood. So we're doing pretty good as far as power goes. I think, if I understand correctly, we're outputting like 35, 55, and we're only using less than that. Yeah, like 29 or something like that. So we should be able to, and all of those details are right there in the tooltip. So we should be able just to fire this guy up. We will build an electronics factory. I don't know what buildings are going to be feeding into it. Do these two being yellow indicate that they will be feeding into the electronics factory? Because if that's the case, I say we put this guy right here as close as possible. Super cool. I'm digging this. This is awesome. I came into this thinking, okay, cool looking city builder, published by a group that puts out a lot of games that I really like. I didn't know really what to expect, but I'm really enjoying this. This is a cool take on the city builder genre, and also it's kind of like, I don't know, you play a lot of games where terraforming planets and like surviving Mars is one, for example, but it's really low scale, right? It's like a really, really small scale. But the idea that you could totally wrap the world in like scanners, right? Like, or like make your own goal. Like, we are going to mine Olympus Mons, or like we are going to find, well, we're going to find ice in the ice caps, or you know, things like that. That's really a cool like build your own goals kind of thing. And apparently there's a narrative mode. They just haven't showed that off in the demo. So again, this is put out by Tlone Games, T-L-O with an umlaut N Games. It might not actually be an umlaut since it's an Argentinian group, but the developers are Argentinian. And this was shown off at Gamescom. You can wishlist it on Steam. It's supposed to come out at some point in 2020. And as soon as I get this areological scanner doohickey up and running, I probably will use that as an opportunity to pause. Whoa, what do you do? More stuff. Cool. How are we doing on this construction? Looks like we really just have to chill and let our let all of our electronics get built. So are you outputting anything? No, because you are not making enough bricks. I think we need to lower your priority and then raise your priority so you're getting the iron instead of this guy. No, you are getting, the electronics factory is getting the iron instead of the glass kiln. Do you do anything special? Do I need to be worried about you? You need input. That's fine. We don't have any carbon, so we're actually not utilizing that at all. Let's drop one of those right there, huh? Cool. Okay, so now we have enough we can build this guy. Awesome. We're doing pretty good. I'm enjoying this. Our nice little factory here. Nice little new colonized world. Although it's all drones and whatnot, but at the time. Where are the scientists? So this guy's gonna scan in this diamond here, and then I guess if it doesn't find anything, do I need to like deconstruct it, or is it just gonna keep scanning? Looks like it's just gonna keep scanning. And I'm letting time just blast past here. We're already a year in. Almost, actually, wait, what? These are not solar months. Or these are not Earth months. Okay, so he's just gonna kind of look for stuff. I probably should have put him much further away so that I can maybe like absorb some of this or something, but for now, that's gonna work. I think that's gonna do it for me. If you're interested in this, it is Per Aspera. I totally recommend you wishlist it. I'm going to be doing so. Raw Fury is publishing. If you want to follow them on Twitter, they post updates about a lot of the games that they are going to put out. They also are publishing Backbone, which is one of the games that I'm like super pumped about. Some other good stuff, so totally recommend you check them out. For now, I think it's going to do it for me. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you enjoy this style of content, please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know if you're excited for this game. I'll see you in the next one.